Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the late night edition of Creative Talent Productions because it's late night for me. And, it is approximately, I don't even know what time it is. I just, well, just had to turn stuff off today while I was online earlier. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Hello, hello, hello.
Good evening. Good evening, everybody. How's everybody this evening? That's good. Like Ed Sullivan, it's gonna be a really good show.
I used to watch Ed Sullivan. I used to. I used to. What just happened? It just got brighter. I didn't touch nothing. Did everybody see that?
Well, good evening, everyone.
Okay, here we go. That's so weird. Oh, it's my light. It's just like kind of changing. Good evening, everyone. Maybe my echo. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. But I ordered Chinese food. It's my big night. My big night out at home. At mi casacita. I ordered my regular. But I'm going to touch upon this tragic incident. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. It's absolutely devastating that something like this has happened. It's always devastating. It's terrible. Did I support him? No. He was a human though, so I support humanity. It's a tragic thing that happened to him. Also, do you know how when you're in the middle, I'm trying to set this up. And I'm looking at the light that's shining off. I'm seeing that the light is bothering my eyes. Okay, when you're driving, here's a scenario. You're on the road, you're driving. You see the red lights, you see the brake lights. You know that you have to slow down. And then as the sirens flare by and with the motorist pulled over to allow the sirens and the emergency service vehicles to get to the designated location. So while that is in progress, well then as you're stuck in traffic for a bit more, you're in limbo. Nobody knows what's happening. People start to get out of their vehicles. They start to get on the roof of their vehicles. They start to observe. Then there's a detour, right? Now there's flares put up and then the detour is set up. Kirk is a detour for the Epstein files. I'll repeat that. Charlie Kirk assassination is the detour set up for the distraction to detour so that the media will now follow suit as far as what to do to correct the left. Do you see it all working together? Does everybody understand that? I'll repeat it. There is a incident en route on a major thoroughfare. You see red traffic lights. You know red traffic lights are the signal that there is something up ahead which you have to slow down. That slowed down for the traffic lights happens to be an accident. Whether it's planned, whether it was an actual authentic accident, it's an accident. as you proceed with traffic, as the traffic is then allowed, permitted to proceed, during the procession there is the signage to exit, detour. This is a detour. This is a detour. This is an absolute detour. What did he say? I want to see. I want to see what he said. I want to see what he said. What did he say? What this person, and if there's any mods on here, so this is what this tragic incident is about now. And now they're going to use every trick in the book, like a vice president getting up at doing a eulogy, but it was actually more so a warring signal. Okay, it was a warring signal. It's a distraction, people. It's a distraction. Okay, it's a distraction. It's a detour distraction so that the media will now follow suit as to what's happening. And then when a vice president gets on a platform and makes an announcement for the world to see, when the person that they're taking over for is a victim of their actions because they're covering up the Epstein files. In what planet does a vice president, a world leader, the second in command, then take a platform to then encourage further escalation? In what planet? Wake up, people. Wake the heck up. Wake up. Stop blocking my videos, YouTube, because you know what? ABC and all your donations, okay? Because YouTube is probably freaking involved with this too, the people or whatever. It's just a whole bunch of propaganda that's going on. It's a whole bunch of propaganda for a detour. It's like when, your family's going to do a surprise birthday party. I'll speak on something nice. I'll use a nice metaphor. And then you're out of the blue, someone like pops up and you get a phone call or whatever, or a text. Hey, so-and-so, you want to do this? Da-da-da-da, yada, yada, yada. We're going to go to the lounge. Like it's your husband's birthday. We're going to go to the cigar lounge. Da-da-da, cards, da-da-da-da. And then it's a distraction, right? And then at that place, it's like it's a gathering. It's a celebration. You understand? So this is the distraction that they're using, but it's not a good distraction. It's a good distraction for them to give them more fueling, because their base believes anything and everything that is said to them, because the reading comprehension is not a skill set that they either applied themselves to or was taught, okay? Everybody. Where's the Epstein files? They made such a performatory exhibit of influencers coming out, standing in front of the former Rose Garden, wherever they were standing in front of, and, all this propaganda. It was like, who remembers Romper Room, when I'm 65, when they had the cardboard boxes, when you'd come out with a cardboard box, like the teacher, and you would draw on it. So it's like right now, they have drawn on the cardboard, and this cardboard is the cardboard of America, all right? The cardboard of America, to dissuade people and to trick people into believing that they actually drew a locomotive, when it's actually really, it's not a locomotive, it's a quad, but they're going to tell the audience, like the children, well, we drew a locomotive, but just pretend it's a locomotive, and that locomotive is responsible for this this act that happened. Do you understand what they're doing? People, wake up, wake up. Yeah, absolutely. Pray for peace. A distraction. Thanks for the distraction. But anyway, everybody, that yellow submarine was filled up with a lot of gas. Maybe they were on the helium. Maybe they took the helium, the nitrous oxide. People, we did that as teenagers, and our voice would change. Yeah, we did that. We did that, and we also went into clubs with fake ID. We did that. We did that. I'll tell stories about all that other stuff. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to read these. Okay, everybody. Stay awake. Oh, stay woke. Oh, what are they gonna do next? Anybody who speaks against the presidente and his administration, you're going to be held in contempt, and we're going to come and have you locked up because we do not believe in freedom of speech. This is now a fascist country, and we are going to designate what people can say and what they cannot say, because this is how we want to run America. We want to make America like back before when Columbus came. Yeah, we want to do that. And then when the Pilgrims came and they landed on Plymouth Rock, yeah, we're going to play nice, and then we're going to do bad stuff. Yeah, please take a freaking walk. Oh my God, you people are out of your minds. You really are. You really are. And I'm going to say this, and the Pullman, look up the Pullman train company. Look up the incident that occurred. What happened? What happened in history? What happened in history where, you know how many people came out? That's when change was implemented. So redirect, okay? Redirect and listen. You can only cop to so much before your copying days are over. So release the Epstein files. Release the Epstein files. Have a good one, everybody.